Hello, welcome to a little unofficial Brothercraft meeting type thing. I got Erp, Dragon, Con, and BF. I'm Hacker. Hello. So, uh, basically, we've been in a Skype call for about 4 hours or so talking about, how the server Brothercraft is going, and it, we've realized how, like, it's not been going very well, I guess. Like the situation all the drama that's been going on. If you're a member of Brothercraft, if not, join the server. It's a great server.
Fucking laugh.
A little bit of kiss ass right there.
All right. Let's
All right, so
let's be serious.
I'll
here.
just give my
We basically want
speakingness
the
over to
old.
Dragon or whoever wants to talk.
Talking pickle.
Talking, yeah, you can have your
We
Dragon have the
basically want
talking
the
pickle.
old-
No,
Brothercraft
no,
back.
someone else go. I have stage
Okay, who
fright.
wants the talking pickle?
I'll have the talking pickle.
Okay, I'll hand you the talking pickle. Here you go.
Thanks, Hacker. Okay.
Oh my god,
Here,
serious.
okay. So we basically want the old Brothercraft back. It's just, you know, we are all divided, it seems like, and for certain reasons, things happen. But I think I really just want the old Brothercrafts back, and I think that to do that we need good leaders, fresh leaders, and then old leaders too. I think everyone needs to listen to everybody about certain things. Um, you know, I I just anybody wants to input on what I'm saying, they can, because
What's the talking
you know,
pickle?
I would just like to
Um,
say that I don't necessarily want the old Brothercraft. I just want to fix the present
Yeah.
Brothercraft.
Right now,
yeah, let's say that.
yeah, like right now,
we just
present
want it where
Brothercraft,
it's wrong.
present Brothercraft has gone to hell almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost.
So-
It's pretty bad. I think it's gone past that point.
Yeah.
And the members like Howgate and I, or at least me, but I know Howgate has probably over his little trolling streak that he's had, and
Oh,
I have
yeah.
as well. I realized my mistake, and by no means you do not. If you're watching this LP or like any of the other people who decided to ban me, I'm accepting my ban. I'm completely okay with it. I
Yeah.
understand. I read Pearly's thread and all that stuff, so I'm okay with it. But I still think that Brothercraft needs to be fixed before anything. Before I'm gone completely. Like I want Brothercraft to be in good, condition.
I would also like
So-
to say that Hacker and Ollie and Howgate and the other admins that were in this event that got them banned. I would like to say though, before anything, as basically Hacker, when I first came on to Brothercraft, I know Hacker was a really great admin. All of them were.
Yeah.
They were all serious, and then for some reason, just stuff got out of line, and I don't know why, but it just seems like stuff has gone out. And I know that they are being honest right now, and they are really done trolling. So, and I know that they are probably still going to be they're going to stay banned, but I'd just like to say that that's kind of my opinion on
They've
this.
accepted.
And I know that they've
of
done
thing.
some kind of mildly bad things, but at least
Mildly,
they're
I wouldn't say mildly. I say it was pretty
okay.
bad.
They've done some pretty bad things in the past, but that's the past, and at least now they're apologizing, which I think is very responsible of them.
Let's not think about the past. Well, in this case, with the situation of Brothercraft, we kind of have to think about the past because,
Yeah.
our actions
Learn
and things
from
like
the
that.
past.
We learn from
We
the
have to
past.
learn.
Yeah.
We have to learn
Don't
from our
your
don't
mistakes.
dwell on it. Don't dwell on the past. If that's how
And
if
learning
that's how the
from
They're
saying goes.
dwelling on it.
There, if that's how the
Yeah.
saying goes. So
Really, yeah.
For me, basically, what I want to see is, along with the getting the servers to be not so divided as they
Oh,
are. I want to see a better like distribution of power, I guess you could say, because
Yes.
I know that like some of the guardians personally, but they just really aren't active anymore, and that's just leaving very very like limited power, and it's all being by one individual, and I think that that's just not something that is helping at all, helping in any way. And I think that the current guardians that aren't active should have some replacements, even if it is just temporary. Because I mean, everyone has things going on in their life, but
Yeah.
that still doesn't. We still need some responsible figures helping out. So I think that it's about time for some like new blood in the Guardians. So that's basically what I'd like to see.
All right, I'd like to add on to that. So basically, I agree with everything that Khan just said, as well as I don't think all just Guardians should be fixed. I think that all inactive admins, moderators, they should all be cleaned up. And
Yep.
also
Yeah.
with the Guardian thing, it needs to be balanced. It just can't be one Guardian running everything, or just at
Yeah.
least one Guardian online. There needs to be more Guardians other than just one. Because if it's that, then people will pick sides, and then also
Yeah.
it won't be balanced. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's just that's just my opinion on it. I don't know if you guys agree with me with that.
Yeah,
but
I
Yeah,
agree with
I
you
agree.
as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of gotten
Yeah.
a little too far. I mean, yeah, I know that some of the Guardians still come on once in a while, but they need to be dedicated. Guardian is a
Yeah.
very important job on the server and can't be treated lightly.
Lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much everything I've got to say on it. I mean, we need to clean up staff. We need to get some. We need to fix ranks. We need to stuff like that, basically.
Yeah, and I think another thing I'd also like to see is that like a lot of decisions that are being made aren't actually being made by the community. They're being made by specific individuals,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I want it back to the way where it was like if something was going to happen, it was decided by the entire Brothercraft community, and
Yeah.
I'd really like to see that come back as well, so that it's like I was saying before, the power is a bit more evenly distributed.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So one
More
person can't
equal.
just go around and make all the decisions for the entire server, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
another. Oh, go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that, like Colin just said, like power needs to be balanced, or else it can get out of hand. That's just how
Yeah.
it is. It needs to be
Yeah.
balanced, or else one person will have so much power that it'll just get out of hand, and there won't be a balance, and
Yeah,
it'll just fall.
exactly.
It'll just crumble. All right, go ahead, Hacker.
Right. Also, another thing that I kind of have a problem with is because like everybody's kind of separated.
Yeah.
There's 3 different servers. There's CMP, there's SMP, and there's HMP. Like the CMPers and the SMPers don't have anything to. They don't want to have anything to do with each other. Back, way, like back in the day, like a year ago, for example.
Yeah.
Back in my town.
Back in my day, like there was only one server and everyone was a big community.
Yeah.
Like everybody trusted each other, everyone was friendly with each other. Nobody really like got onto each other's nerves unless it was just that one guy. Everybody knew that one guy. And now it's suddenly like it's divided up into like factions. Like the CMP faction and then the SMP faction, and then nobody really plays HMP, sadly, but
I would.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
think-
that. Oh, sorry, Dragon. Go
yeah.
on.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I don't think that things are fair at all. I mean, kind of like where it's just I don't think the way people act and then get treated for it is fair. Certain things that happen aren't being taken care of fairly. That's just me.
I would like to add on to Hacker's remark about the division between the servers. So I think we've kind of talked about maybe a solution that I don't know if LP and Moody would necessarily or anybody would agree to this, but instead of having like different dedicated servers, I mean, I've seen some servers where basically they have the different worlds but on one server. So basically you
Yeah.
could do like /world SMP /world CMP /world hardcore, and it would take you
Yeah.
to that world rather than having different servers, and basically just
Yeah.
having all of the I know that could maybe mess up with the memory and such, but I mean at least we'd all be on the same server and sort of just a big community other than
Yeah,
just
it
being
would
spread
feel
apart.
more of
And we
like
can
a big
combine
community.
all the
Yeah.
RAM that we use from the other servers and focus on
Yeah.
getting a big, really like large
Yeah.
server that we can have like
One whole
300
thing.
Yeah.
slots on.
See, and
plus, sorry, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say instead of having like people vote for certain servers that they play on, people would vote for our
All of
main
Brothercraft.
server. Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically voting for that one server votes for our SMP, it votes for our CMP,
Yeah.
and it votes for our HMP all together so that so our server at least gets its name out, because that's what I've also had an issue with, that the SMP isn't really populated as much as it used to be. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
becoming a ghost town basically, like the hardcore. Like I remember the SMP
Yeah.
was probably one of the
Oh my
most popular
God.
servers.
Everybody
Yeah.
was
Rather
playing on
than
SMP.
CMP. Yeah.
And now it just feels like nobody goes on to it, and I don't know why. It's just because I don't know if it's not that we're advertising it much, or I don't know.
Well, I mean,
But
you know, if we
I d-
combine the servers, like, does anybody really know how big the Minecraft world actually is? It's like 25 trillion blocks or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like 3 times more massive
Yeah.
than a planet Earth.
I thought
mean-
that the Minecraft world was 1.5 times as big as
Is it? I
Earth.
thought it was like 3 times from what I've heard.
I don't know. I might be
Oh
wrong.
yeah, my math sucks.
I'm not
so.
saying that the SMP should not be reset. I still think that it should be reset. It'll help the
Yeah.
server out. I'm just saying
It
that
will.
maybe this will help the division problem if we have just one big server, and maybe every once or two, or yeah, just like every 1 year or something, we reset it, and that becomes a Brothercraft tradition, so that the server doesn't become overloaded and there's no RAM or memory issues with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So-
Anybody else got anything to say?
I guess I'll go with you guys are good with that.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I want to say sorry to those that I have trolled in the past, because right off the bat, I want to talk about maturity, especially with this. Might not like
Herb, your
our
mic.
ideal
Oh
compared
crap,
to
yeah,
theirs.
Earp's mic is messing up a little bit.
It's just cutting
I'm-
out, Erp. Just talk louder.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was about it.
Okay. So, I know that I have trolled in the past, and it seems pretty hypocritical of me to talk about maturity. But I know that on this post, whatever this is posted on, will have like different ideals from people, and
Opinions. Yeah.
it would be better if it was all kept mature. I agree pretty much with what the rest of these guys have said, and I have been trying to clean up my attitude as well as the others have.
Yep.
And-
Yeah.
I would also like to apologize for all the
And-
things that I have really done with Brothercraft, because like the reason I'm like haven't completely, you know, I'm not gone is because one, the problems that have really been going on Brothercraft, and two, I really don't want to leave on a really bad note. Like,
Yeah.
whenever I found out I was banned, I got pretty upset.
Yeah.
Like,
he was, yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
yeah. I was, yeah.
He wasn't happy. Let's just say
It
that.
wasn't a
Yeah.
good time. It
No,
wasn't
it wasn't.
a good time.
It was a mixture between sadness and, you know, like mad. Like, I was pretty
Hatred.
mad,
Yeah.
Hatred.
somewhat. But
And
then I read Pearly's post about, you know, some of the things, and I will admit I did send Pearly an apology right before any of that, you know, sort of happened. I sent Pearly a message. If I can pull it up, I can read it. Just 1 second.
Yeah. While he's
So,
doing that, would anybody like to add anything?
I had a little bit more to talk about.
Okay.
Wait, where was I? Where did I end off on?
Oh, here it is. Oh, you can go ahead and do it. Or do you want me to go?
You can go first.
Okay.
Go finish up what you're saying.
So I sent this to Pearly. I will read it word for word. Nothing changed at all. Hey, can we talk sometime? If not, then you can just read on about this. Sorry about causing drama of any sort. We cause fires, and then people kindle that fire. Then it gets out of control. In the most recent fire, meaning the slicer griefing thing, we lit one in a dry forest waiting to be caught on fire. But under that ash there can always be life. I fucked up, yeah. We made you upset, and I personally apologize for anything. If you don't accept, so be it. I'll be on my way. I feel that we trolled too much, and that's absolutely true. Sorry, bro. And I sent that to the Pearly Bum Thursday at, what was 4:47 in the morning?
Oh God,
Jesus,
dude,
Hacker.
Was it?
Sleep,
Or
bro.
maybe, no, maybe it was in the afternoon. I don't know.
I could just
doesn't-
imagine Hacker just like sitting in his bed, shivering, writing that up.
Yeah.
Well, oh, maybe
his
it was
eyes
like
are all
4:47.
bloodshot.
Yeah, I know. It was really late.
All
Stay
right,
up
but
late.
anyways, yeah. So at least you apologized to him.
At least
and
I
didn't he-
apologized. He may
didn't
not
he
have
accept it?
accepted it.
Oh,
He
okay.
never replied to it. He never
See,
sent me any message back or anything,
I
which
would
is
also
okay.
like, since it's really late for Howgate, I know he couldn't make this meeting that we were
Yeah.
going to have. So I would like to try to help clear his name. I know
Yeah.
that he's apologized to many people. I mean, I'm sure he's missed a lot of people as well, though. And I know he's apologized to Pearly. I think they're cool now. I think he's
Yeah.
apologized to Zly. I'm not really sure, but I mean, he's done. It's basically the same thing as Hacker. He's done stuff in the past that he
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily like. Now that he looks back at it, and he's seen what a mess he's made, and I think he wants to clean it up, just like us. That's why we're
Yeah.
recording right now. That's why we're
And
having this meeting, so you
we-
guys can
yeah.
see what we actually want to do, other than you guys thinking that we're just that group that ruined Brothercraft. We want to help Brothercraft. We want to.
We want to fix what has been done. You know.
Yeah, we're tired of all this drama and fighting, and we just want to help. That's all we want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we do realize that we do cause pretty much, or we are a part of pretty much all of the drama that happens on Brothercraft. At some point,
I wouldn't say
either-
all of it. I would say
No.
it's a good
well,
bit.
Not all
a
of it.
good
It's
bit
a
of it,
pretty
but
good bit.
it's a pretty good bit though, Dragon.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's not just us.
Like I
It's
said,
No.
like we had this discussion on CMP earlier that Con had started, that we basically got us started with this, that we want to help clean up the ranks, and some of the people like Newton, he's a Mason.
Yeah.
He agreed to us. What is it, Darioff too? I don't know
Yeah.
how to pronounce his
Yeah,
name,
I
but
don't
he agreed
either.
to us. And basically, so after you see this, we'll probably have a post on the forums if you guys want to go check it out. Basically telling or giving you guys what we want to do for the strategy of cleaning up the ranks and guardian stuff like that. So
and also
if you want to,
allowing people to like post their own
Yeah.
like opinions
Yeah.
and ideas as well.
Yeah.
So we want to involve the entire community in
I
this.
mean, we don't want to force this on Brothercraft. We just want to help it. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
We don't want to force
Yeah.
this at all. Whatever. If you guys disagree, agree, it's fine. We understand.
It's
But
just the community's idea, like our idea. Kind
we're
of thing.
just
Like our
trying to
opinion.
help Brothercraft, basically. That's all we're doing. We're tired of starting drama. We want it to be like BF said. We want it to be like before, where we're a giant community that basically is just helpful and helps each other
And had fun.
doesn't. And we don't want people having grudges against each other, not talking crap
Yeah.
about other people on
we
backs.
want
It's not good.
We want people
Yeah.
to
Right.
act like it was old Brothercraft, where we were one
Yeah.
community,
Where we
we're
were
instead of
responsible
three
admins.
different communities.
And that's another reason, is that instead of just promoting people that we don't even know, we need to We need to get to know
Trust-
them before we just
yeah.
promote people. We can't just
Yeah.
promote people, because then issues like this happen where some people that don't necessarily have the
Deserve.
right, deserve power, have it, and they abuse it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, basically.
I just wanted to say, to add on to what I was saying earlier, that a lot of these problems we can't like solve without maturity, and I know once again that it's pretty hypocritical of me to say, but it's true. Like, going on with what they were saying about talking behind people's backs, that sort of thing. It doesn't really help out the server.
Yeah,
Get
not at
these
all.
problems.
Tons
It
of
just
people
starts
do.
And-
more
It's
drama.
not-
If you're gonna talk behind people's backs, please do it on Skype instead. If you do it
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
freaking
not
chat,
on
like,
freaking.
if you do it in the
Yeah.
chat and then like use message, there's always that risk that you won't put that slash in front of that command, and it will go
Yeah.
out there. And most of the admins
Also-
have social
also-
spy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't
So-
trust Minecraft. So if you
Especially
want
on
to,
CMP.
and
Honestly,
even
don't
if you
talk
do,
about people
yeah,
anyways.
exactly. Don't talk about people. It's not helping
Yeah.
anything. It's just making it worse. We just all need to get along and just forget what's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
done in the past.
The only way that we can like fully resolve all this, if we maturely sit down, all like the staff together, how many there are, and try to resolve these issues.
And
And
sorry, Herb, go for it.
oh no, I was done.
Okay, well, and I would really like to apologize for the people that our group in particular have made people rage quit, basically, and leave Brothercraft, because really we never wanted anybody to leave because of us, and I really want to apologize to those people that have wanted to quit, and then they've came back,
Yeah.
and they're still not very, I don't know, it's just, I just like to apologize
Yeah.
to everybody that our group has been, everything that our group has been responsible for.
And really, like, a lot of this, like, trolling and things like that, none of it has really been, like, meant as an act of, like, aggression towards any other group
Yeah.
of people. It's just really us, like,
Being
dicking around,
just
essentially
being
being
stupid.
immature and being stupid,
And
and just, like,
to be
it's
honest,
all in good fun for us, really,
I
and it's
really-
not so fun with
yeah.
us, for
And
others.
even though that it shouldn't be done at all, we're going to stop, basically. We're
Yeah.
telling you now that we're stopping. It might be too late to stop, but at least we're trying to tell you that we're basically trying
Cleaning
to
up our
apologize. We're cleaning up our acts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Hacker has been banned, so there's nothing really he can do
Yeah.
unless anyone likes to unban him, but that probably
That
won't
probably
be done.
will never happen.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
the
little
thing.
too late,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we just like to.
unfortunately, yeah, with realizing the mistakes people have made, really in general with any situation, it's often too late to really make any difference. So that's why
Yeah.
he's here and actually apologizing for the things he's done.
Yes, because
also-
Sorry, go ahead.
I also believe that going back to talking on the Minecraft chat about, don't talk about sore subjects on there. It's just, I think it should be brought up in a more private, like Skype or somewhere
Or-
where it's not gonna
Or
hurt
at least
anyone.
like on the Brothercraft website, because
Yeah,
even the
yeah.
owners can't see the messages that you put up. So at least I don't think they can. So, but
Yeah,
still,
and then
nobody
also
else
But like
can.
and then
like we've
also
sta-
calling people. Sorry.
But
Go.
like we've said, like I mean,
Also
you
calling-
don't really. What?
you shouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, you shouldn't really talk
Yeah.
about anyone at all.
Also calling people names, like
Yeah.
calling them these things right on that chat, and no one does anything about it.
Yeah, calling
No.
people names, it does not help anything at all, ever. It's
No,
childish,
it's very
immature,
yeah.
and it's just pointless. It just makes problems for everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, I'd like to say that pretty much if any of us have really hurt your feelings or anything like that, it's just because we're mad. and we're not
Yeah.
thinking about what we're doing. We're basically taking out all our anger on you, which we shouldn't do in the first place. We should be responsible enough not to, but we are like that, I guess. I mean, that's just how we're made. And I think that before, like, if we're mad, we should just kind of just stop, leave the game, calm down,
Yeah.
come back, and then realize what's been going on.
And,
Also,
and really,
there's-
this should apply
Yeah.
to everybody who was ever
Yeah.
like feeling agitated with anybody else on the server. Just stop
Yeah.
before you say anything. Like in response to this, just stop, calm down, and think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it, and then address
Yeah.
them. Probably
In a mature
like
way.
personally, like
Yeah.
so you don't have to involve the entire server in your dilemma, you know.
Yeah. Also, people are gonna have their differences. Obviously, everyone has their own opinion, but sometimes you just have to put your differences aside and look at what is right and look at what is going to help the future of Brothercraft.
Exactly. You basically, it's just that you can't, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But basically what BF said is that you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
think, you have to decide what is truly right and what is
Yes.
not
Mhm.
before
And
just
not-
acting out.
Yeah, and not what's just your, opinions. Opinions do matter, but not
Also-
when they're being acted out in a violent, abruptful way on the chat. Also with that,
I also
So-
think that everybody should have their own opinion. I agree with that. I think that everybody
Yeah.
should stop and listen to what that person's saying before just acting
Yeah.
out as well. Everybody should have an
Yeah.
opinion. Everybody should be equal. It shouldn't be just ran by one person and one person only. It's
Absolutely,
a
I
community.
agree.
It's a
Yeah.
community, not like
For a reason.
The community
Yeah.
should be totally involved.
Back
This is-
like when it used to be, where
Exactly.
important decisions were made based on what the community, the entire community, believed
is
would be
like-
good.
This is like democracy. Everybody has a saying. Like the people have a saying.
Exactly.
And as stated in Pearly's thread, I think it was Fire Willy who said, "Brothercraft is like a business. It's not just a game." LP Moody and the donators who donate their own money to, or their parents' money, or whoever's money they're donating,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, they pay for the server, they pay for the TeamSpeak that nobody really uses anymore.
Yeah.
They pay for the website, and I mean, it's a business, and we're the employees. They're our managers.
We have to
So-
be reliable
then
employees, just like a real job. It's
Yeah, but
it-
then again, it shouldn't be like a job to play on it, It shouldn't be like that either. No, it shouldn't be
think
like
that-
that either.
well, I kind of do think that yeah, it's a game and you should have fun, but there are times where it just needs to be dropped and we just need to move
yeah.
on. Like
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
Any-
like we
yeah.
shouldn't be getting mad over like.
Oh, one
if
other
we're
thing.
trolling, if we're
Uh-huh.
trolling at all, I mean, yeah, we need to stop and realize what we're doing. We just need to stop. We're done with that. Like I've said before, we're cleaning up our acts. We're done with it.
Yeah.
Let's move
Also,
on.
when a subject comes up on a sore matter, you definitely need to take care of it then and now, rather than waiting a long period of time, kind of thing. You need to just take care of that subject right away, instead
And
of letting it grow out of control.
And don't
And-
sorry, go ahead.
And also, I was gonna say that if you have a problem with a person, don't do it in the Minecraft public
Exactly.
chat.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Don't-
it personally
it.
to them, so that
Exactly.
everybody can't see it and make a big deal about it. Because then
Yeah.
people will take sides and it'll start more drama. If you have a
Yeah.
problem with someone, take it up to the person and tell them why you're
Yeah.
Just
and don't
kind
involve
of frustrated.
anybody else.
just take it up with the person, tell them why you're frustrated with them. Maybe they'll think, okay, I'll stop, I'm sorry about that, and it'll save a whole bunch of just drama.
Yeah.
It'll just stop it. That's all that needs to happen, is just that we need to be
Yeah.
a little bit more responsible and just not go out on someone and just take it up with the person like a responsible person would.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
and we don't want to involve a load of people who it doesn't really have anything to do with. Because bringing your friends into a personal matter just so they have like your back It's just not appropriate, and it's just
Yeah.
like unnecessary.
It is. It's just basically you being a dick.
Basically.
On both sides, it's it's like that.
If you're truly sorry, you won't bring anybody else into it other than you and the person that you're fighting with.
Yeah.
So I don't know what if you guys have anything else to talk about.
I think I'm about.
Yeah, I think I've said.
I mean,
everything that
like
needs
we
said.
all kind of shared the same deal.
Mm,
Yeah, we all
and
have the same opinion about this, but we're just
And-
kind of.
by the way, this is all opinion. We are not stating things that need to happen. We are just
Yeah.
stating our
this is-
ideas and
Yeah.
opinions.
This is us just telling that we're sorry. We want to help with the server. We want to contribute and help the server for what we've damaged. We want to fix everything. And this is basically just our
Yeah.
thoughts about it. Nothing to like hurt anybody
Yeah.
or to make someone mad at us for no reason. We're just trying to
Yeah.
help. Like you just need to understand that. We're not forcing
Yeah.
it on anybody. We're just stating our thoughts. Basically what Hacker said.
Here's the thing too, like sometimes when a matter does come up, and if one person is being nonstop, just harassing someone nonstop, then that person should involve someone. But it depends.
Yeah.
It's a complicated subject.
if it gets to a point
If
like
it
of
gets to
extreme
that point, yeah.
seriousness, then
Then-
like someone
Then
may
someone
need to
does
step
need
in
to
and
be- yeah.
mediate for this, so things don't
Basically.
get
Yeah.
out of hand.
An
Yeah, what
admin
I'm-
basically needs to either mute them and tell them to take it somewhere else, or ban them and tell them to make an appeal, explain the situation, or something
Yeah.
like that. That's what admins are for, is to stop fights. And
Exactly.
Yep.
and it doesn't help when the admins that are supposed to stop people from having fights are fighting.
Or in the
Yeah.
fights, yeah. Exactly.
It just doesn't work. It doesn't
Or
work at all.
choosing sides.
We want to really unite the server, really.
We
That's
do.
what-
We wanna
basically,
unite
we
all
wanna
the
unite
servers.
everyone. Yeah, we want to unite everybody.
So basically, we all just want to be friends with everybody. We just want to stop all this nonsense and
A
basically
friendly community.
start fresh, basically.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah, I think
all
that's
want to be one community, not several.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And really, that's all I've got to say about it. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
That's about
Yep.
it, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is just our thoughts and our apologies, I guess. So
Unofficial Brothercraft meeting.
everyone
And take
that
it
wants to
seriously, kind of
everyone
thing.
that wants to comment on the video can. It's everybody's opinion. Just basically tell us what you think, and yeah, we'll go from there, I
And
guess.
please
do
don't
it
be-
maturely, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please don't
take
just
it
be rude
seriously.
about it.
And if you
yeah.
do, yeah, if you want to be rude, just leave, really, because like
Yeah,
we've just
it's-
said, we
If you
just
don't have
want to stop
anything
all
nice
this.
to say, don't say anything at all.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Good
Yeah.
job, Hacker. Yes.
Yeah, big
I did
boy.
good. All right, so I guess that's it.